All right, guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. In this video, we're going to talk about traps. I'm going to give you the 5 laws of brutality. Before I get into this topic, if you guys need coaching, please check out the link below. I'd love to work with you. Coaching is what I do for a living. All right. You want big traps. I'm going to give you 5 laws of brutality. If you follow these 5 laws, you're going to put yourself on the right course to building big ass traps. Having a big chest, having big shoulders, and a big back is great, but when you have big traps, it sets off your physique and it makes you look like a force of nature and a muscular freak. So let's get into it. The 5 laws of brutality. Number 1, be brutal with weight. The traps are a big, beefy, strong muscle group. You need to, at some point during your weekly training, hit them hard with some heavy ass weight, heavy ass power shrugs, heavy ass farmer's carries, heavy ass static holds after your deadlifts. Doesn't matter. Heavy brutality. That has to be a part of your programming. All right, number 2, hit them with brutal focus. Yes, we got some heavy weight, we got some heavy work in, we got some power shrugs, we got that heavy brutality, but we also need heavy focus. Some of your training has to be like controlled up, hold down, really focused on just tuning in and hitting the traps, doing some mind muscle stuff. All that brutality, that heavy weight is good, but we also need some of that really quality focus, a brutal focus, an intense degree of focus on building those traps, on hitting those traps. One of the protocols I created was called bulldozer shrugs. Basically, we do mind muscle shrugs for about 8 to 10 reps, and then we finish off with power shrugs. So we'll go up, controlled, hold, down, then we'll go up, controlled, hold, down. So we have that brutality of focus. And then when we're done, we just hit it with as many reps of power shrugs as possible. So we get creative. We don't just do mind muscle stuff. We find ways to add in degrees of brutality, that focus intensity on those traps, on just absolutely destroying those traps. Find ways to increase your focus or the brutality of your focus. Number 3, hit them with brutal time under stress. What do I mean? Well, I don't want to go down the time under tension, trail, because it's a distraction. Time under tension is not something you generally worry about on most lifts because it's a byproduct. If you do a quality bench set, you're getting plenty of time under tension. You don't have to worry about it. But certain muscle groups like calves and traps have a very limited range of motion. Why does this matter? Why should we be concerned? Because it doesn't create a lot of inherent mechanical tension or stress. Yes, you can do 3 sets of 10 on shrugs like this. That's fine. But we want to try to increase time under stress, time under duress, mechanical tension, mechanical stress. So basically, finding a way to do a little bit more is really important when it comes to your traps. Don't be satisfied with just a quick 3 sets of 8 or 3 sets of 10 where you rush through. Make sure you get some good time under stress. All right, number 4, hit them with some brutal variety. Don't be afraid to mix it up a little bit. Use the barbell shrugs, use the Smith shrugs, use the power shrugs, use the mind muscle shrugs, use the dumbbell shrugs, use the hex bar shrugs. Hey, hex bar shrugs are a good way to do shrugs without smashing the barbell into your junk if you're a man. Use a little bit of variety. Do behind the back shrugs. Just mix it up. Find a way. Do some calso shrugs, some chest supported shrugs. Find a way to mix it up. Use some brutality. Use static holds, right? Do whatever you can to mix it up and hit them just with a myriad of different protocols. You don't have to go crazy with variety, but at any given time during your training, just consider having some variety. And finally, number 5, brutality. Hit them every way possible. One of the things I did over the years when building my traps was sometimes I just do unstructured shit, unstructured crap. Like at the end of a deadlift, I just do a static hold. What's a static hold? It's holding the barbell like this. Why should I do that? Because your traps are already a little bit torched from doing deadlifts. Now you're doing a static hold, and just your body's working hard to keep your arms attached to your body, and that's creating a lot of inherent stress on your traps. After a set of RDLs, you might do a quick set of 3 or 5 power shrugs. You can find ways to work things in that are unexpected, unplanned, static hold, throwing in a few extra power shrugs here, there, everywhere. Doing things or adding things that aren't always expected, but that are safe and smart. That's what I did a lot at my peak. I would always find a way during deadlifts or RDLs or shrugs or whatever, always to heap on more and more and more, just a little bit, not massively, but just a little bit more stress. You'll see me a lot at the end of a deadlift set on my last rep, just doing a static hold safely. You don't want to jack your shit up, but you want to do it safely just to add more tension and stress to the traps. So I hope this video helped, guys. Let me know which one of these 5 points struck a chord with you. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day.